Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing Kenya election projections, presidential election. Today we'll be doing the presidential election projections for 2027 elections. So here's the website. From the website you can see above here we have the interactive Kenyan map with the election results for the previous election, the national tally to my right, and if I press any county, if I click on any county like Nairobi, you can get the county results from here. Then my projections I'll be doing from this other side. I'll use the best of my knowledge to make you understand, and the constitutional requirement for a leading candidate shall be the national tally. Current projections will be to my right over here, and beneath the interactive Kenyan map you'll get the county results. I'll be giving the results as percentages. We are going to move with the assumption that with this, from the county here you can see the demographics, the registered voters, the population, and the total votes, and the turnout. We are going to assume that the turnout is 100%, which can never happen, but I've not yet. We are going to move with 100% voter turnout in each county. So I'll be giving votes. I'll be making my projections here in percentages, but then the website will convert them to the percentage of the total votes. The national tally will be on this side, so you can just move. I don't know whether we are going to begin with the. From my projections, I can also add political parties. I can also add political parties from this button, so that I can add those parties like of Mr. Gachagua, of Mr. Gachagua's party. So that I can also add many other political parties. So we can begin. So let's say for example we have I don't know whether we are going to begin in order. We begin from this side, Machakos going down, or Nairobi this way. Yeah, let's begin from the top. So you realize that the political parties that are here are UDA, Azimio as a unit. Then you have Roots. The Gano party will no longer exist. By 2027 it will no longer exist, so you can either delete it or change it. So I've deleted Gano. That one I don't think if it will be there in the 2027 elections. In place we can add a party like that ile party ya Gachagua inaitwaje? Party ya Gachagua. My lord, we can just add Jubilee here to go with. Let's add red for Jubilee. Party name Jubilee. Then we have JB as the initials. Then we can add Matiang'i, Fred Matiang'i. Matiang'i as the party leader for Jubilee. Yeah. Jubilee. Also we can have DCP. That we can add another party called party name. No, let's just start from P. C. I'm just looking up the name of Mr. Gachagua's party. Don't. It's called Democratic something. DCP. CP with DCP party. Democracy for citizens. Democracy for citizens. Democracy for Citizens Party. For citizens. Party. Mr. Gachagua. Also again. Let me change that. So I think the party color should be green. Yeah. Party color should be green. Save. Let me also add a wiper. Wiper we can put the blue wiper. WP and put Alonso. Yes, but I don't think Azimio and UDA will most likely go to the 2027 election as a joint ticket, and Azimio no longer exists, so it will be mostly ODM and UDA as a joint ticket. So let me delete this Azimio party here. So we just have UDA. It will represent whatever coalition that will come up as with that party in it. Roots party will represent Wajakoya. I think he might be there, or any other small political party that will come about by that time. So we can start our projections. So before we start our projections, I can explain the website again. I'll be making projections using counties as the electoral units. So counties will be the electoral units, and I'll be giving vote percentage as percentages. So if you can say I can add, or I can just type 18% or 80%. So yeah, and I think immediately I add numbers here, the national tally is also adding itself. So, and with that constitutional requirement that you must get at least 25% in more than half of the counties. There's also a counter here for the political party and how many counties it has so far in the national tally section. But in my projections per county, I can use this slider to give percentages, or to give votes here, 23%. I can give votes here like that. DCP, wiper, as we move. Oh, I forgot forgot to add another very important political party. Let's say just Maraga or Wajanani or Kia Mtata Maraga. Should I put the majority ticket or they could go joint ticket? This one to represent sane mind, sane people worth being presidents. Maraga, let me just put Maraga. Party name Maraga and Okia. Yeah. Let me give a color that hasn't been picked yet. Is there orange? Orange can look like ODM. Let's put purple. Party. Candidate name joint. No. Oh, let me just say candidate name will be the same as party name. Short is MO. Short name is MO. So we can save this party. So now Nairobi. We can look at previous election demographics here to guide my projections. My analysis of where Nairobi is currently is that let me refresh. Let me now start assigning votes. Let me push everything to 0 before I start afresh. You can also tell me in the comment section what you think about my projections. Are they fair? Are they biased? Or they are closer to the truth? Or you have a different opinion? So I said counties are the electoral units because we have 47 of them. Had we gone with constituencies or the actual Kenyan map, it could take ages to come up with a full projection. And this one already solves everything we want with the... Oh, and if you may ask, this, when you go back to the 2022 results, you can see here in the 2022 election results, you can see we have the national tally of the provisional results. These are not the ones that were announced by Chebukati. Those ones are no longer available even in the IBC portal. They were just there for a week, and these ones are the provisional results before they were subsidized at Bomas. So if you click the county, like Nairobi, you can see what's the amount of votes each political party got. Like Wajakoya got here 52,000 votes, Agano got 22,000, Azimio was the leading in Nairobi, and UDA. So these ones are what should be guiding the projections. If we go now here in the national projections, in now my projections, projections, you can see Nairobi. Let me give UDA maybe let me keep it at 14% of 14% Nairobi. Nairobi, which political party is likely to receive the highest amount of votes in Nairobi? It will be a close race between this UDA and UDA, let's say something like 30%, and maybe a joint Maraga Kia ticket can get 20%, or if they do a really good job, they could get 25%. This one also can get 25%. 25% flat. So yeah, both of them can get 25%. I forgot to add the Jimmy Wanjigi's party, Safina party, but that party will be irrelevant. It will only get votes in one county and get no party votes anywhere else, so it's better just to ignore. So then we go to Roots. Roots party, I said it is not necessarily Wajakoya. It can be anybody with a small party like this one. They can get 10%. If they do a really good job, they can get about 7-8% there, even 10% if they do a good job. So let us put 8.5 there as a fair. Wiper can get good votes here in Nairobi, maybe 25% also. 20, yeah, 25 there about. So it also shows me here my projections that I've already done 83% of Nairobi, so it tells you what is remaining. Matiang'i can be tough here in Nairobi, so let's subsidize. When Matiang'i, Nairobi is going to be a close race for everyone. ECP can get nothing in Nairobi. This one is maybe 10%. I don't think people are really in the vibes of shares in this Nairobi. Roots 10%. I've already gone overboard to 18%. Which one of these parties? It's updating also in the national tally. You can see counties. UD has already gotten one county above 25%. You need for 47 counties, half of the 47 counties we have at least 20. You must get 24 counties above 25% share of votes. So this is too much. It cannot be 118%. But you get the picture. We expect a tight race in Nairobi. So which one of these parties will take a blow? Maybe reduce Matiang'i. Yeah, but a bit. No. Yeah. It's about reasonable, but yeah. Just to maintain the overall picture. So I think, yeah, reduce just that 4%, and we are at 100.9. Need to reduce the 9. So we are at 100%. Nairobi's projection is done. We can click the next count. Nairobi we've left when Maraga. The Maraga Okia Mtata ticket is leading. and it's the most likely ticket to lead in Nairobi, by the way. Kiambu, I think here is Jubilee. Jubilee can do wonders in Kiambu. Let's give it 40. If Uhuru and Matiang'i do a good job here, they can come. Even 45 is good. The next party we expect is either DCP or UDA. These parties will come strong. Let's give DCP also something in Kiambu. The remaining votes, this is assuming everyone is just, there are no strong coalitions between these people. But you can just see there, Maraga also must get something in Kiambu. Vote 6% is reasonable. Then we have UDA. UDA can get 25%, I think. Maybe. We are almost at full. These numbers are reasonable. Yeah, 16% is good. Kalonzo, if he does a good job, but he can get this number. The help of Wakina Waititu can get 5.5%. Maraga Ukia Mtata ticket will still be strong, but I don't think it will be stronger than Wiper. So let's reduce here a bit. Not just 7 flat. DCP, let's just put it 16 flat. Don't want to go above the 100%. So they're saying we must remove, let's remove that. So it's 99, I need to add 1. So instead of 25, let me add UDA 26%. 26%. In the national tally, Jubilee is leading with almost 1 million. UDA is second. Okay, it's fair. Let's go to Nakuru. Nakuru, we expect a strong race between these 3 parties again: Jubilee, UDA, and DCP. If each of them manage to get about 25% or 27 to 28% there, about 26-27%, each of the parties. Let me put 27 for each of them. 7% for each of the parties. And 7% for the 3. And then these other tickets will struggle, obviously. Maraga Ukia ticket, maybe 10% is good. 11% is also fine. We can get something. Even Kalonzo will get maybe 6-7% here. With 32%. Then it's overboard by 2. I think that 2% will be a sacrifice from here. From here. 22% is possible with them. I think 22% is possible with the UDA in Nakuru. The popularity of that party has dropped drastically. Jubilee is still leading in Kiambu. Let's go to Kakamega. Do not be fooled. The fact that Malala comes from Kakamega does not mean DCP will get anything here. She'll get maybe 10% at most. Maybe 30, let me put 50 to be fair. They'll get nothing. UDA might even perform better than DCP in Kakamega. With the help of mathematics and if Erastus Ethekon plays his cards well, UDA can get votes and get good votes in Kakamega, voter suppression. And also we have UDA here does not represent William Ruto alone. UDA here is for that joint ticket with Wakina Raila and everyone. You're taking former ODM, ANC, Ford Kenya, all of them combined represent this UDA thing. Yeah, Jubilee can also get something. No, but it won't be leading in Kakamega. I anticipate UDA to lead, maybe at their 30%. I don't think they'll make it above. Maybe if they really work very hard, they can get 36. That one is if they struggle a lot. DCP won't get more than 15% there. Maraga can really come. Maraga Ukia Mtata ticket can really come in this area. Yeah, I think the here is where they can give working a UDA tough race. Any other candidate? Wiper. I forgot about Wiper down here. He can get 14%. Roots also can get that number. We are overboard by 10%. Where would that 10% come from? Let's sacrifice this 8 first. Then 10%, 9% now. Let's remove that one. 9%. Where would that 9% come from? 9% looks like it's coming from here. I said the year will have a close race, so you can't be above them. So we need someone to lose 2%. I think we are at 100%. We are at 100%, so we are done with Kakamega. Kakamega, we have Maraga Okia ticket leading, but no one is qualified. You can see in the national tally here. I think UDA is leading. It's leading with the 2 counties above 25%. Jubilee has also 2 parties, 2 counties. Maraga Okia ticket has 1 county. DCP has 1 county. Wiper has 1-0, which also has 0. They'll get another county. So let's get to Meru. Meru is DCP and UDA. DCP and UDA. DCP and UDA. They really do a good job in these counties. DCP, UDA, and Jubilee. These 3 parties will dominate most of Mount Kenya. Most of Mount Kenya will just be these 3 parties competing. Let me keep each of them at least 26, and 26 to be fair. Or let me just put that one as the standard for all Mount Kenya counties. For all Mount Kenya counties, let's just put each of them to 27%. Okay? Then we have Maraga ticket to maybe 15%. I don't expect, or 20. Let me just put 20. Wiper also we can give them what? 16%, 17. Yeah. Roots. Maybe there. Have we got to 120? We need to lose 20. We need to lose 21%. So where did we go wrong? So let's see. Let's put 20. No, 8%. Actually, this one is a bit accurate because 20% for UDA, 20% for Jubilee, 20% for Maraga, and 26% for. It's totally possible. 26% will represent. Here in Meru we have how many? The registered voters are 839,000, and assuming a turnout of, or with my current projections, I've put a voter turnout of 99%. It also counts the voter turnout. I want to put this 99% is a proportion to this one. We are at 108%. I need to lose 9. This 9 will go. I need to lose 0.9, and now time to lose 8. 8. Where is the 8 coming from? ECP. We're going to lose 4. Let's put 22. So in Meru, nobody will make it past. Here's the only place where DCP is leading.
I'm limiting in the next 5 minutes. And I can't go to the room because I have to.
Coding a video. 4%. 4%. So we need to lose 4. Where would the 4 come from? I put too many parties. 4 will come from. Let's take 2 from here. Oh, let me just take the 4 from here. Let's put 16. We are at 100%. Turnout is 99.99. This one is 100% possible in Meru. These people will turn up. National tally, UDA is still leading, but not yet qualified. Yeah, Meru it is DCP. Kilifi. Remember we said Kilifi 2022 elections, they had who? Azimio was leading, isn't it? It led with a big margin. 73% of Kilifi went to Raila. This is the 2022 provisional results. 500. This is 73% Kilifi plus UDA. Let's just say this is Raila's votes. 73% Kilifi, bana. I think this number should go back to UDA. So if they do a good job, they can. It was 73%. Yeah, 73%. Let's say 60. Or yeah, 60 is 60. 61 is okay. With the turnout of they got 2022 results, they had a turnout of 97% in Kilifi, and then 73 went to Raila. 73% of this 93% went to Raila. So we anticipate national tally. UDA is already at 3. We said we need 24 counties. None is even close. Jubilee second. So you see Fred Matiang'i has a chance. Jubilee can get 25%, I think. Even 26% is possible. Ticket. They can if they do a good campaign in Kilifi. So let's just put at 17. We are already overboard by 7. I don't know where DCP and Wiper will get. Wiper can really get good votes here, so let's just put it at 25%. Before we start subsidizing, DCP will get These people don't like people who tell them they don't have. Even if he goes there to preach cousins the whole, you get nothing here. Kilifi, you get nothing. Maraga ukia ticket. We are at 137%. We need to start subsidizing. Okay. I think. Let's remove one and let's remove 7. Let's just keep it at 6. Kalonzo, put it at, let's say 5% is okay. Yeah, you can get 25%. So who will make the sacrifice? 28%. Where would they be coming from? Let's remove 20 from here. Let's say 45. So we need to remove 12 from somewhere. 12 if we remove 6. We just say you got 8. You got 8. So we're going to remove 10. Where are the 10 going to come from, surely? Will come from Maraga. 5. Who will lose the 5? Let's put 40. So it's at 100%. So let's go to Bungoma projections. Let's continue from Bungoma. So now and I'll need to go fast because we have a lot of counties. We have 47 counties. All these are still not yet complete. So that you can get a quick projection very fast. We can look at the 2022 for Bungoma, 2022 results for Bungoma. Bungoma was predominantly Raila. And William Ruto got 21%. Yeah, also 73, just like Kilifi, 72. So it's 70%. It's like 80%. Raila. This is also Bungoma, the home county of Bullfighter. Now here, it has UDI. I said it represents both Raila Ruto ticket. Raila Ruto ticket is this UDA together. Let's put it at 40% because we want to be realistic. Fred Matiang'i can try. Let's keep it at 20. Can try here in Bungoma. But I've not added the facts, things like Natembea support. Maybe you can get a good number. These people want change. So let's put it at 25 so that you can see whether you can make it to that 24 counties required. Maraga Ukia ticket will have here, we think they'll make it to 25%. 225, so I think we are almost at 92. DCP will get that one. DCP won't perform, I know. Wiper can also just get similarly, maybe 10%. But that one I think we are overboard, so somebody will have to do 7 to make this thing realistic. Matiang'i. Between Matiang'i and Maraga, this one, let this one lose the 5%. You can put it at 20. And then someone will have to lose 2. Somebody will have to lose 2. Who is going to lose 2? DCP. DCP. Let's let alone. 2 will be lost here. Someone will have to gain 1. DCP, let's keep DCP at 5. Roots also, you can't live without anything. You must get 1 or 2.5%. So that means this one will also get 2.5. 2 point. So again, we are overboard with okay. So I think that is a realistic voter turnout for Bungoma is 99%, almost 100%. Here also UDA is still leading. UDA now has 4 counties. Target. Matiang'i is close behind with 3. Maraga has 2 counties. Gachagua has 1. Kalonzo still nil. So let's go to Machakos. Yeah, I think Kalonzo will make strides. Let's keep it at 60%. 62. With a turnout of Machakos, turnout of 1998. 2022 Azimio, this no 2022 Machakos voted predominantly UDA. Machakos UDA. What a surprise. I never knew. 71% UDA. Oh, but you remember I said these were provisional results. They were not the final things from Mr. Chibuku, from Bomas. So, let's see. Even with UDA, it's even... Okay, so let's just keep it at 45. Let's take it to 45. 45% for Kalonzo. 0. But then, because of that UDA thing, let's put this one at 35. Let's put UDA at 35. Meaning they have an additional, they are now at 5 counties. Yeah. So 98% turnout. I'm not sure about the reliability of this turnout percentage, because most of Kenya did not turn. This is numbers I expect in Mount Kenya, or I did a mistake in the creation of this website, but this turnout of 98%, I doubt. Okay, 80%. Now we are getting 20%. Let's give 20%. Somebody will have to do something here. I think UDA will have to sacrifice a bit. Let's keep you 25. Yeah, so that this one also can get 25. Yeah, 96. The 4%. Let's give 3% to Mo. Yeah, Maraga Ukia 10%. Let's keep it 9. Yeah, 9% is good. DCP will also get something. I think the Wamunyoros have migrated to Machakos a bit. Roots Party represents small parties. 1%. This one is where we have Wakina Safina, we have parties that, and also parties that will be formed, like the Future Party, where we have Nani. The Future Party, they are all there. We are overboard by 11%. Let's take that 11 from. Let this one lose 5. Get it to 40. So we have to lose 6. So we lose 6. Let's assume. UDA will get 20. So someone will lose 1. Then I think that we are done. 100% projection. So we're back to 4 UDA. Yeah, now they are closer, neck to neck with the Matiang'i. Yeah. Let's move faster to Mombasa. Mombasa siendi tena. kuna dogo nyingi. Let's look at the 2022 results for Mombasa. Mombasa Azimio was leading 77%. 77%. This is I think no. The voter turnout in Mombasa wasn't 77%. No, was it? It was about 50. It wasn't 99. This is a lie. It's a lie. Mombasa turnout was maybe 60%, I think. But with the 77% of the votes going to Azimio, I think this is not turnout. This is percentage of valid votes. Percentage of the valid votes was 99. So percentage of this turnout represents the percentage of valid votes. UK made a mistake during the creation of the website. So Azimio 77%, Raila 77%. This Raila ticket, Kalonzo is inside the Azimio ticket. As Kalonzo is here, Wiper is here, ODM is here, then UDA. So let's see what we can do. 77% we make the assumption that Raila has it's a strong back base of Raila. So we'll give UDA a good portion of it, about 35%, because presently they're not going well. Fred Matiang'i might make strides. If he does a really good job at campaigning, he can get 20. Can we put 25? I doubt, but let's see. If he makes a good job, Jubilee, there's a time Jubilee got to good votes in Mombasa. If Matiang'i gets the right people in Mombasa, he can make 26%. Okia Mtata ticket, most of the places you are just going to get 15, 10%. This ticket, I don't think if it has. Okia Maraga ticket will get most of their votes in high literacy places like cities and towns across Kenya. So places like Mombasa, we anticipate getting 20%. If they do a really good job, they can even get 25%. Yeah, but in the villages like Uasin Gishu, you'll get very low. Then the opposite happens for parties like DCP, where they'll get very little votes in high literacy areas like towns and cities, but then get good votes in the villages only of Mount Kenya, maybe of Nyeri alone. Maybe even 1% is too much. 1.1% in Mombasa. If they spend 2 months of campaigning, calling people cousins in Mombasa, they can get 1.2%. Roots constant 1.5%. Kalonzo, you can do good. 10% is good. I think someone will have to lose 2%, some 0.2%. 0.2. You lose the 0.2. Let's see, Wiper. 3.7. Yeah, now we are at 100. Good. Let's go to Trans Nzoia. Trans Nzoia is the home for Natembeya. If Natembeya is now here, Natembeya has strong following in Trans Nzoia. So depending on where Natembeya lands, votes will go there. So if he lands in the Maraga team, they'll get. something unfortunate. So back in Trans Nzoia. So Trans Nzoia, here's how I've given the results to UDA. I anticipate UDA to lead because according to 2022 results, you can see very well Trans Nzoia UDA led by 69%. That's why, like, I anticipate UDA to get like 26% in Trans Nzoia. Then Jubilee will get 15%. That's Fred Matiang'i. Maraga Okio ticket can get 25% if they do a really good job with Akinokia Mtata. Can really reach out to those Luyas and Kalenjins living in that area. We have Wiper can get 30% if the DAP Kenya Eugene Wamalwa helps a lot in the campaign of this region. They can make it to 29% or close to 30. DCP will get 2.5% if Gachagua goes there with those cousin things and one term can get 2.5%. Roots Party represents any small party. There, we get a constant 1.5, and this tally here includes of Uasin Gishu. Uasin Gishu we gave UDA 75% because I saw that in the previous election Uasin Gishu hometown is the hometown for Ruto 81%. So I don't expect much to change, knowing that Kenya politics is very tribal. So I gave UDA Ruto ticket where Ruto will be 75%. I expect the popularity to reduce a bit by 5%, but won't do much. Whatever the movement, this people will still vote for Ruto. 75%. Fred Matiang'i can get 7.5 because I saw that Raila in 2022 got 14% from Uasin Gishu. So this 14%, I say that there could be people who are discontented with Ruto. So that's why I gave Matiang'i 7.5%. So I'm looking for the other person to give the remaining. We have about 18% remaining, 17.5%. The remaining 17.5% you can give this ticket can get even 7.5. Kalonzo also can get 7.5 in this area, so we are remaining 3% or 2.5%. 2.5% we say here can go 1%. And then here you can get 1.4%. And that's it, and that's the projection for now. We have to go a little bit faster so that we can cover the 47 counties faster. Kericho turnout 2022, you see it's a yellow county, 82%. We don't expect much to change. Let's give them 60.3 Fred Matiang'i, 12 Maraga, 10 Kalonzo, 2 DCP 2.5, Roots 10, 5 or 6. Then we go to Bomet. Here is where we have the Henry. The governor is Henry. No, not Henry. The governor, I don't know the governor. Bomet governor. But you see from 2022, this UDA county, yellow still, yellow, 83% will still vote yellow. Yellow will remain yellow. Where yellow was strong will remain yellow. Yellow will remain yellow. Let's keep yellow at 50. This time let's not exaggerate numbers. They're already at 9. Not yet qualified, but they're still leading. Matiang'i is close, but let's now Bomet. Matiang'i can't make it there. If he does a really good job, let's say 14 can be more like it. Maraga, ticket, can we get a similar amount? This ones represent opposition in this county. Opposition in this county will get, this total will be about 20%. That's two more than what they can handle. Then 10 DCP, maybe try 5. No, for Met you can't get 5, you get 1.6. Yeah, yeah. That's Bomet. We get to Turkana. Turkana, you know, it was Azimio. Turkana was blue. But yeah, blue with a big margin. 64%. 64% Turkana. Then these two are joint. These two are joint. And of late Turkana has been having meetings at State House. Now we anticipate they can get 50 or 40, depending on the turnout. If 40% of this. This is 40% of the registered voters. We are assuming 100% turnout. We're assuming 100% turnout. So let's push this one to 40. Yeah. Fred Matiang'i can come, can get 30. Let's say 30. Then that's about 70. Yeah, these ones can get 5. If there can also get definitely more than Maraga in this region. They're already swallowed. So and that's basically it. These ones will get negligible. These DCP roots will get negligible, similar to just leaving it at 0. Yeah. We are already at 10. You need 24. Okay, Kitui 2022 Kitui was blue, 64%. Kitui also, Kitui Kalonzo factor will maybe get something. Let's put it at 50 or 60. Yeah, they can get 60. If they really good job at campaigning, they can get 60. UDA will also not be behind, but maybe can get 20. Jubilee, here Jubilee might just be a surprise. We can get 30. So yeah, that odd. Someone will have to lose 50. So let's push everyone back a bit. And that's basically it. Okay. So from there you see we have 3% to give. Here 2.1%. Kitui, you can get a bit more. Yeah. DCP there, and roots can get something even if Kitui 5%. So we have already given Kitui Machakos. You see where blue is leading, blue is wiper. We have 3 counties. Matiang'i already has 7. So let's go to Embu. It's either UDA or DCP. So let's balance the ball 30. Let's put this one also as 30. Yes, then now like we are 60. Yeah, Jubilee can also try here. Oh, the other time we said 25% in all Mount Kenya counties for each. 27%. Let's just go with that thing. 25 for all of them. Yeah, to be realistic. Oh, that one is even more realistic. 30% DCP. Then the white and Kalo also. You can try. You're already overpowered. Let me reduce this white thing to 14, 13. Maraga ticket. Maraga ticket. Let's keep you realistic. 5. Then the roots can also get to 1.9%, and that's basically Embu. You have DCP leads in the Embu Meru. Nyeri is now the hometown for DCP. Put it at 4. You don't even have that much ground. Don't be fooled. They don't have that much ground. Jubilee can even try. I'm also trying 22% is realistic. Might get, oh, let me put it to get 25% for that sake. Yeah. Wiper Kalonzo, try 14%. It's already too much. I won't be balancing this thing anymore because numbers increase. Muranga, we also still expect DCP. Let's put it at 27. Then 27 for this one, also 27 and 27 here as well. Then this one we can put a 15 or 10%. 15 or 10% or 18% is also good. George Ajakwera, there is just basically it. Then we get to Kirinyaga. Muranga, we have Jubilee as the leader. Okay, now we are in Kirinyaga. Kirinyaga guys, they voted Kirinyaga was yellow, 76%. Yes, the money for Waiguru, the town for Waiguru. Let's anticipate like 40. If they do good campaigning, strategy well, then 35%. DCP also can get something, 33. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Use this one. Yeah, they're like out here, everyone. Yeah, that's basically it. As long as I told you I'm not balanced that thing anymore. Then you have Nyandarua, we anticipate UDA, DCP. Nyandarua has how many votes? 300,000 votes. 300,000. Fred Matiang'i. Yeah. Can get 10%. Similar to roads can get there. Just but about it. Then we have Laikipia. Laikipia voted UDA. See, Laikipia UDA 66%. Laikipia UDA 45%. Fred Matiang'i will try. How was the difference with the opposition? The decision was 27, so yeah, Matiang'i can get, yeah, let's say 26%. Those can get about there. Maraga will get ticket, DCP. This is Laikipia. You can get 5% is achievable. 1.6, yeah, that is about basically it. Then we get to Samburu. Samburu was yellow. 627. Samburu. So let's see. Let's say at 40. Let's keep it at 40. Matiang'i at 30. Also 25 there. Ticket can be done. CP will not get anywhere. This is the roots party for the small parties. Then we get to Isiolo. Governor Abdi Guyo. Isiolo is where we had 52% for UDA. Isiolo, let's hey, you see it's almost getting to 20. Isiolo, let's give UDA something. Jubilee Matiang'i can get 22%. Isiolo. If they do good campaigning, Kalonzo, everyone can get good portions. Yeah, everyone can get something. Isiolo. Yeah. Isiolo can get something. Yeah, maybe 50%. You'll have to. Do they have winning? In Isiolo. Okay, let's put it at 9.5%. Yeah. Then we get to Marsabit. Marsabit was blue. Blue, but 50-50. So yeah, everyone is 50-50. Marsabit 50-50 for everyone. 50-50, 25%. Marsabit. So there. Let's put it there to vote. Maraga Ukia. They can try. Except that one. then 50-50. We said 50-50 for everyone, so 14% is about it. Yeah, that's a bit. Then we get to Mandera. How did Mandera perform? Mandera was blue. Yeah, now the remaining 2 rows are blue. So Mandera, considering that everything that was previously blue and yellow have combined. That's the logic I'm using, if you haven't noticed yet. Blue and yellow have combined. That's Raila and Ruto together. Now that's the logic we are using. Mandera. Now let's keep UD at 27. Matiang'i. If here was a battleground, so what was the margins between Mandera? The difference was huge. Mandera, this difference will go somewhere. Let's assume it will go to an opposition candidate. Maybe Matiang'i, Kalonzo there, Chagwa. Yeah, like that. So, and that's the projection. it appears my camera had gone off while I was explaining these counties from Marsabit all the way, almost these 2 rows. Yeah. So by here, these are the counties that I've given from Marsabit. I've given to Matiang'i to be the leading candidate. This is the way I gave it out, and then Mandera, Wajir, those ones were for Matiang'i. Garissa and Tana River, we put Kalonzo ahead, and we've seen that Matiang'i has already gotten. In the national tally here, you can see that William Ruto is the leading. He has already gotten 6 million votes. Fred Matiang'i has gotten 5 million. Kalonzo is closely behind, 17%. But he has gotten 3 million. So these are the way I've given out the votes in these regions. So let me try and finish up the remaining areas. So you have Migori, Homa Bay had said that these places are going to have low voter turnout. Kisii, Nyamira said because of the Matiang'i effect, they'll mostly vote for Matiang'i before the camera shut off. Kwale, Makueni, I gave them to Kalonzo, leading candidate. Lamu, Taita Taveta, Migori, and Homa Bay, those I said the UDA or the William Ruto coalition. Kisumu, I gave it to Maraga Okia. Ticket can really do well because it's a town. Now next we are going to see. Let me finish up this row faster, so that the camera does not shut off. I hope it's still on. Then now we are going to Siaya. Siaya will be less more optimistic like Kisumu, so these people might not even turn up. Yeah. So Fred Matiang'i will also get almost similar proportion. People will be divided. Kalonzo ticket, get something there. Then Maraga Okia will be almost behind. DCP will get almost 0. Just keep it at 0. If it will be 0, there's no need of writing 0%. Just 0. Jojo and Jakoya, these small parties will get there just but about. So they give it to Wiper. Was a leading candidate in Siaya, but with just keep Siaya yellow. Yeah. Busia is the party with the highest number of ODM members. William Fred Matiang'i. Fred Matiang'i is Busia. Busia, they can try. Yeah, Maraga Ukia Mtata comes from Busia. Yeah, here is where they'll get. They must lead here. They must lead. Your ticket must lead. Yeah, now Busia. Now we are good. Yeah. DCP, maybe if Gachagua gives them enough shares, they might try. Jojo Jakoya 7% or 10% is good. Proportional to those. Vihiga, similarly, we are going to anticipate Kalonzo, either Kalonzo, Maraga, these tickets, or Fred Matiang'i. These 3, let's keep them all at 25%. Both 25% for each of them. 26 there. This is fair. Yeah. These 3 once they've led, then from now you can see Kalonzo has gotten more than 25% in 11 counties. Not yet qualified to be declared winner. Over 4 million votes, 5 million votes, 6 million leading, 6 million. 6,800,000. DCP 2 point, Jojo Jakoya 10, Yeah. Then Vihiga, that's basically it in Vihiga. Vihiga. Matiang'i is leading in Vihiga. Nandi County UDA 75%. Nandi is for home. Nandi, then your spread Matiang'i might also try, but something realistic. Something realistic. All these ones will just below ECP. Then change required there. And that's Nandi. Basically Baringo, we also anticipate them to lead. Kalonzo also better put there, one behind. Just like that. Then I'll give Marakwet, that's the proportion I anticipate Lydia to still lead. Kalonzo there. Yeah. Then UD has already gotten 29%, barely 30. West Pokot, even if let me make an assumption. From here, from the last 4 counties, you can see that even if Ruto gets 100%, even this last for now, you can see even if you get 100%, you can't make it to 50% plus 1 beyond now here. And that's like the verdict. You can see the last Tarakanith, even if you get 100%, you can a leading candidate 9 million votes. Yeah, because nation tally. Yeah, so that's basically it. So let's see Kajiado. Let's reduce these numbers. We're not at Kajiado, we were at West Pokot. How did West Pokot vote last time? These ones were yellow from Nandi. This last one were yellow. So yeah, so West Pokot will give Ruto will still lead. Where was yellow will remain yellow. Yeah, then discipline and a bit there. Yeah, West Kajiado yellow. Let's reduce it now. Kajiado will reduce. Yeah. Matiang'i. This. Kalonzo not get there. Maraga here ticket close. Yeah, ECP here. George acquired there. Then that's just it. Narok we have William Ruto was leading in Narok, but I know Narok was a close race. You can confirm. Narok is, the margin was huge. Yeah, everyone will share here. Is it below? Here, George. And then Tarakanith. UDA will still be victorious here. Tarakanith is in the Mount Kenya region, so we know what we anticipate. Maraga there. Is it? Yeah. It's Mount Kenya. Shareholders must get something. Must give something. Yeah. And this is basically my map. From how I think now we can now I'm done with the camera kept on shutting down when I was recording parts of it. So but now you can just see the full picture once when I'm done now I've finished all of it. From here you can see I've finished putting all my projections in the results according to according to what you can see, Maraga Ukia ticket is leading in has gotten is leading in 1, 2, 3, 4 counties, but has gotten more than 25% in 11 counties, which is still below the required 24%. Only UD and Fred Matiang'i made it above the first criteria of more than 25% in at least 24 counties. So only these two were qualified, but none of them got 50% plus one of the valid votes cast. UDA was leading with 29.2%, which is still way below. Then this one is 23%, still below. Even then Wiper Kalonzo ticket with the Ruto with 7 million votes, 7.9 million votes. According to this, we was making assumptions of 100% voter turnout, 29%, 23%. So Roots was any party with the so any parties that are small parties. DCP 8.2 million votes, mostly from Mount Kenya. You see they are leading in Embu, Kirinyaga and Nyeri. Yeah, also for like the Maraga ticket, but they have gotten at least 25% in 7 counties. Maraga Ukia ticket have gotten at least 25% in 11 counties. Kalonzo ticket they have gotten at least 25%. So this is the national outlook. If you want a link to this website, I'll leave it in the comment section. I've pinned it there, so you can also go and make your own projections as we continue to improve the website, so that it can be a little bit more easier to deal with. So share your thoughts and comments in the comments below. I've given a rough projection of every single county per county, and this one was just per county, and it has taken this entire time. Now, had it been constituencies, it would have been even longer. So here are the results. Here's the results. Leading candidate William Ruto. Now here is where you say many people will not believe. Many people watavunja televisheni and watavunja radio zao. Then we have Fred Matiang'i at the runners up, 6 million, 6.3 million. That's way much higher than many people would have anticipated. This bear in mind, this is having the assumption of 100% voter turnout, which can never happen. But even if you don't have 100% voter turnout, between 2022 and 2027, there are many people who are going to register to vote. Who are going to get IDs and register IDC to vote, who might turn up. But then there are some people who voted last time who won't vote this time. There's some people who voted last time who are dead now. So all those factors considered, these are just projections. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.